Hey there, everybody. It's me, Alex, your bro-in-law, and we're gonna be playing some Meltdown today. Got a few things to talk about, so I wanted to share about while showing the gameplay, since it's kind of a big deal. You know, I can make a bunch of noise with words, but it won't have the same impact if I can show you exactly what I means. So here we go. The The weapons that I've really enjoyed about this is that all of them have umph in the sound effects when firing them, followed by recoil with the shooting of said weapons. Um, there's about three different guns really, even though there's a little more than like about 12. Anyways, uh, four of them are upgraded versions of the previous weapons, and the SMG fires almost identical to the flamer in theory because it fires so fast. And the shotgun and the revolver are very similar as well uh, for being quick punches through of holes through armor. And that's about it for weapons. One thing that is also kind of sad is all the melee weapons. Oh, the only thing about them is that they, the lower levels on the tiers here, they just do more damage, and that's it. Like no special effects, none of that jazz. That would have been pretty cool. What I was briefly showing before, at least with the body armor, um, I really enjoyed how the gear have different bonuses and perks based on some of the stuff that you want to get done in the game. Like if you want to do damage with the submachine guns, which I don't know why you would. It's not really that good. Um, I think it does about 14 damage with the heavy machine gun, so you'll end up doing a little more than Jack's Diddley with that bonus. But you get extra health and shield. Um, Same thing applies with the hat. They're really nice. Being able to get some extra coinage if you are the bee's knees, doing extra damage, reload speed, all that kind of stuff. It's good. Um, right now, I'm going to be a cowboy. I'll no, actually, I don't need to have the cowboy hat on. I'll go with the baseball cap. Give myself some extra money. Shoulder pads, the works. It's really nice the diversity and how you can make your gear. Um, I'm gonna give myself some extra shield because I'm going to make my complaint in a few moments um, to describe why it's important to get shield. Uh, all right, when getting weapons, you can upgrade them in order to give them boosts. Like with this bazooka, I can have it to where it shoots faster, or the rocket propels farther, down the field. All that. The thing that really bothers me on this one is that in the PC version, you can only get one section. You either select rapid fire or you select long barrel, shrapnel or shockwave. You can't get both. But on the Android version, you can get both. So that's a bit of a misstep on that one that I felt. Um, this definitely is a game that has a lot of grinding involved. Like, has a little level up system in order to do the missions, and you can do about 30 missions. I can tell from my own playthroughs, if you're able to be skillful enough to complete every single mission without dying, you will not get to max level. You have to repeat a lot of levels, a lot of missions. Um, but some of them are actually very useful, like nano ammo. I, if you have the ability to, when starting this game. I would recommend getting extra juice, at least to level 6, and then after that, mad dash your way to nano armor, nano ammo. It makes a pretty big difference when you are using equipment like the rocket launcher and the flamethrower. You will go through ammo like no one's business, but do a lot of damage. Now, onto the whole shield thing that is not the greatest. The way they have it for the missions is 3 stars. Each star represents a category you need to fill. It's not mission specific, so like you don't need to destroy the the main tower. This is a tower mission, or this is a gauntlet mission. This is a boss mission, a guardian specifically. Um, you don't have to, like, let's say, defeat 3 guardians by yourself. It's nothing task oriented. It is how fast can you beat it. That'll determine if you get 1 star. How many you beat, how many you kill during the mission, and then followed by did your shield, did you lose any health? Um, and that part is quite bad, because the way that these monsters show up is they just appear, and they usually appear quite close to you. And if someone, let's say, like has a shotgun, you're going to get hit, and if you don't have equipment that gives you a lot of shield to begin with, you will lose all your shield, and it'll be you just lost 3 star, your 3 stars if you wanted to perfect the game. I have it kind of in the background here. The music is, there's about 3 songs that are really good. The rest of it, I would prefer to mute if I had the option to. The main menu music, and then followed by I forget. They don't tell you what any of the songs are called, but the rest of it seems like kind of like techno with just some random strings played in the background, so that way it feels like there's like a rhythm going to it, and that's pretty much the music in a nutshell. So I would imagine most people are going to mute the music. The weapons actually sound like they're doing something. You know, they actually have some potency. As you can see, like, the gun is shaking around in my hand as I'm unloading, which doesn't make too much sense if it's a flamethrower, because I wouldn't imagine that it would require somebody to jiggle while they're firing. Like, I mean, see how fast I'm losing my shield on some of these guys? They do massive damage, and if I didn't have any of that gear on me, I would have already lost my 3rd star if I wanted to try and beat this fast, get 3 stars on it. It's kind of BS that way. But the rest of it's really nice. Like melee, one of the things that really stinks about melee is that if you start to make a swing, there's a certain amount of time before you're able to do anything at all. So if you are not careful, you will end up getting shot pretty badly in the middle of doing some swings. So it's pretty much designed for you need to be like really desperate if you're gonna try and pull that, because it is not fun. But yeah, that's pretty much the game in a nutshell. There's there's about 4 different mission types, and not really much. Like, oh, if you fall down, you are completely vulnerable for quite a bit of time, and you have to. You do not get like invulnerability after like getting hit or something like that. So if you get knocked down, it piles on really fast. I was really close to losing all my shield on that one. It's too easy to lose shield in this. Okay. And yeah, that's all there is to it. See, I barely got a little bit off on the 3rd star, even though I took 0 damage because there wasn't enough monsters. So I literally had to roam around to try and find random spawns in order to get myself to that 3 star. So if you're a completionist, it's not gonna be good times for you if you play this game for pushing for 3 stars. I played multiplayer. There has been no issues. Um, did have 2 times there was a disconnect, but that was bad internet's going with the person I was playing with. Yeah, there's grand total of 30 missions. They they do more damage and they have more health. The higher it goes up, and it gets very very difficult. Especially during the boss fights. That requires real talent to get 3 stars on those, since it's really easy to lose all your shield and no longer get that rank. So that's about it. Hope you learned something about it, and see you next time.